you beautiful being. Thank you for coming to my channel. My name's Miranda and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist as well as a plant-based lover, enthusiast, fruit lover, all of the above. This video is about how I stay fit, lean, and healthy and energized almost effortlessly, enjoyably, and not making it a diet, not making it boring, not restricting calories, not avoiding sugar, avoiding carbs. We don't want to do any of that. So here's how I do it in the most simplest ways, affordable ways, and fun ways, of course. Who doesn't want to have fun? First thing I always stress is avoid or limit all animal products, anything that comes from an animal, because it's not designed to go in our body. Simple as that. And I know sometimes it's hard to get rid of things and break habits, but life is about change and about thriving and about being the best that you can be. So only feed your body with loving foods. That's one thing too. Loving foods. That means like food that loves you back. Your gut. You know, you gotta feed your gut that good stuff. Fiber and carbohydrates, complex carbs, bananas, and potatoes, and simple things. Simple foods, really. That's what I eat. But yeah, it's fun, it's loving, and you're not harming animals, you're not harming the planet, and you're not harming yourself. This is about health today, at least. But if you're avoiding animals, like to consume them, you're already helping them by not eating them. So it's a win-win situation, even though if you don't want to look at the animal cruelty side of things, eating healthfully involves no animals. So that's one thing. So the next kind of coincides with that. I eat a low fat and high carb diet. All right. So plant foods do have fat, obviously, because they're a whole food. They contain all the macronutrients, right? But animal foods, for example, don't have any carbohydrates or antioxidants or fiber. So you want to avoid those, like I said. But eat an abundance of plant foods, a lot of fruit, starchy veggies, rice, potatoes, beans, pasta, noodles, that kind of thing, lentils. It's low fat. And if you're looking for a higher protein sort of plant-based diet, lentils have protein, tofu, beans, soy, anything from soy, spinach, lots of dark leafy greens too. So yeah, I do 80% carbohydrates, 10% fat, 10% protein. So your body only needs 0.9 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So you don't need your body weight in grams, just saying. So that's how I stay fit and lean and always have a flat belly and no bloating and high energy. And that's what I'm gonna get into next. Eating lots of plant carbs usually involves fiber, which is crucial to feed your good gut bacteria in your microbiome. So you want that. And it helps smooth your digestion, push out things that aren't supposed to be there, like decaying animal flesh in the colon here. That does not sound good. So some people experience diarrhea, which I don't even like saying that word, when you first start eating a lot of fiber, a lot of fruit, because of the stagnant fecal matter in the colon, really. The fruit and the fiber is doing its job. That's not the problem. The underlying cause of the intestinal issues is not the fiber or the fruit. It's the high fat foods, high protein foods that lack fiber. So don't be scared in the beginning. If you have a high protein or high fat diet in the beginning, slowly go into a high carb diet and you won't really experience those cramps or anything, hopefully. So I know that can be uncomfortable because I've experienced those in the past, which is not good. But plant foods have fat, like nuts, seeds, legumes. So don't worry about not getting enough fat, healthy fat. Don't worry about that, or worry about not getting enough protein, because we're gonna get enough protein. I get at least 45 to 60 grams of protein a day, which is a lot, like more than I need. I need 46 to 47 grams of protein. Sometimes I get more depending on what I eat. If I eat spinach or something, for example, because I have spinach in my garden, I'm gonna eat that. It is higher in protein, but it's okay because if I eat enough calories, that will even itself out. You know what I'm saying? Like if I eat enough carbs, I don't have to worry about having that stagnant stuff going on in the tummy. You don't want that. Yes, we've all heard it before, drink enough water, but if you're eating enough fruit, which is extremely high in water, you don't need to chug down the water like you normally would on a dehydrating diet full of fat, full of processed refined foods, full of protein, full of caffeine. Caffeine I don't drink at all. So avoiding caffeine can prevent bloating and just have a better outcome for your body. Because the caffeine puts yourself through fight or flight mode. It strains the parasympathetic nervous system, and it's just overall not good for the neurotransmitters that come, like the serotonin in your body, and it stimulates the colon, not in a good way. So we want to stimulate the colon naturally with fiber and hydration. So here's one thing that I love so much, always gives me energy, keeps me excited, and yeah, it keeps you lean, is walking. Walking is my favorite exercise, I think. I love a lot of exercising. I do a lot, but not like a crazy amount. I just enjoy moving my body and being outside in nature too. It just, it feels pretty complete. Anyway, so I go on daily walks, at least 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the weather, depending on who I'm with. It all depends, but I like to at least get 45 minutes of walking. Just walking, observing my surroundings, thinking and being alone with my thoughts or having a conversation, being present and aware of your body's functions, feeling grateful and thankful that I'm able to walk, those sort of things. And walking is our most natural form of movement, I personally feel like, and I know actually, because if you can walk, it's normal. Some people can't walk. So it feels so normal to us. So just walk every day, take a walk. If it has to be on the treadmill, so be it. But try to get outside, try to take a walk around the park, take a walk around your neighborhood, or take a walk to get a snack. Something to keep you up, to keep you energized, to get the lymphatic system going, and it just brings me energy and endorphins, because that's what exercise does. I'm slowly coming closer. Hello. As I stated briefly before, I don't eat any highly processed foods. So that term can be used lightly. Processed is, in my opinion, and Dr. Michael Greger, which is where I got this, this way of describing processed is when nutrients are taken away and preservatives are replaced in those spots, right? Like Pop-Tarts or something, for example, or cosmic brownies, things like that. But a processed food that I eat is gluten-free pasta, all right? So I could eat chickpea pasta, quinoa and rice pasta, corn pasta, simple rice pasta, lentil pasta, bean pasta, stuff like that, that doesn't contain the gluten. Well, you can eat gluten if you want. I just personally don't, because I have a sensitivity to it. And I had a lot of body acne and brain fog, and I decided I'm gonna try gluten-free, and for a whole year, I had no body acne. My focus was there. Even when I was eating fruit-based, I was eating gluten a few years ago, and after I stopped eating gluten, I felt more clear, I felt more focused, and all of my body acne just disappeared. Right? Now there's just freckles, which is okay. That's natural. But so you don't have to skip out on the gluten. Just make sure it's whole grain and low in like preservatives and stuff like that. But I personally don't. So I just don't eat a lot of processed foods because it's just unnatural. It's unnatural and I don't feel good. I feel bloated and not energized, kind of slows me down. And it also has a lot of fat in it a lot of the time, like chips and donuts And crackers even sometimes have so much sodium and so much oil, which is another thing I do not eat at all. Fried foods will slow you down, will feel sluggish and lethargic, and will just add to your fat. It's just pure refined fat. And there's no nutritional benefit from eating pure refined fat, like olive oil, for example. Just eat the olives. The olives are perfect, and they're actually fruit. Just eat the olives, you know, if you want that flavor. But if you want something maybe a little more like dense, kind of fatty, try to soak pumpkin seeds or cashews or something like that's nutty, or like a coconut that's more fatty. It has saturated fat in it, right? But it's not refined. It's a whole food. You understand? You kind of feel me? We don't need those refined fats. They're also really high in oxidation levels, which is inflammatory into the body. It creates inflammation in the body, let's just say. Even the most expensive of oils, exposed to oxygen, the inflammation levels go up. And there's no antioxidants in that, right? Maybe like the olive oil, but still, I don't eat that either. I just feel like it's useless. It's just, it makes things like just too oily. Regardless, like when you stop eating that, you notice right away. You will notice a difference after 21 days is usually how long it takes to form a habit. 21 days of not eating oil, not eating processed foods, eating mostly fruit, whole food, plant foods that we're designed to eat, you're gonna feel more energized. You're gonna have more energy to do more working out, right? Do more exercise, or just do things that you enjoy doing. You'll have more focus, have more energy to supply and to give to others too, energy-wise, conversationally. You just have more enthusiasm eating a whole foods plant-based diet with a high carb food, with a low fat, and yeah, with lots of fruit, guys. I mean, what can I say? But I do this because I really enjoy it. My boyfriend and I, it's quality time for us. We go to the gym 4 times a week, at least, sometimes 5, if I'm like, whoa, I really want to go. But most of the time it's 4 times a week with 2 rest days. I go 3 days, and then I take a day, and then I go 2 days, and then I take a day. So I always have off Sundays, and then I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have off Thursdays, and then do Friday, Saturday. Whatever works for you, whatever works for your schedule. I like weight training, weightlifting, not like super, super heavy, because you don't need to be like that if you want to, you know. I just feel like I like to go a little heavy, but nothing that's gonna strain my muscles, nothing that's gonna make me sore, like super sore. Like, I get a little sore because, you know, your muscles are growing and regenerating, and that's a good thing, but like, you don't have to get sore to see a difference. So maybe at first, but yeah. And I do yoga sometimes, maybe twice a week with Pilates. On my rest days, I always go on a walk either way because I enjoy it. And it's not really exercise to me unless I start jogging, which I do sometimes, but I like walking more than I like jogging. Shh. But just get your blood flowing, anything that you enjoy doing that is gonna be healthful for you. Swimming or hiking or rock climbing, yoga and Pilates, weight training, Zumba classes, riding your bike, something that you're gonna enjoy and maybe you can do with someone because it's fun to work out with other people. I do roller skating sometimes. That's kind of like a me thing. I love to roller skate. It's just fun. You just can't possibly be in a bad mood when you're roller skating. So find something that you love and that loves you back. All right, so the last thing is how I have so much energy all the time is eating fruit during the day. Just fruit during the day, right? Maybe you can have like a little granola here and there, or like maybe some coconut flakes or a little nuts here and there, but mostly fruit all day. I have a big, huge smoothie during the day, or like for a breakfast, and then I have a big fruit lunch, whether it be a smoothie bowl, a fruit salad, or like ice cream out of bananas. I find that it makes me so energized and it gives me energy, and then I don't think about food after. I'm satisfied. I'm not hungry. I'm not craving chocolate or coffee or anything like that. No caffeine means I have real sustainable energy that lasts for hours, and I'm not actually suppressing my appetite either. So I do snack here and there if I get hungry. That just means I didn't eat enough fruit. Like if I get hungry, too hungry after that, I'm like, well, I could eat just more fruit. Boom, 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 all done. And if you don't have time, like if you have a job and you have to go do this, do that, bring dried fruit. Dried fruit is so amazing. Just make sure there's no sulfates or sulfites or oil that they put in fruit, which is wild that they put oil in dried fruit. Just make sure it doesn't have any of that, because as we know, it's unnecessary. It's just a preservative that it doesn't need to be if it's dried correctly and if it's secured and no oxygen's getting in. So yeah, that's something to think about, as well as like a smoothie you could make too on the go, or like pack a banana. Bananas are prepackaged, you know, and pears and apples and things that have skin like that and doesn't need to be refrigerated. That's the perfect thing. I used to do that all the time. I worked at Whole Foods. I worked full time at Whole Foods. I used to bring just 8 bananas to work, and that's what I would eat all day. You know, so like I'd have my breakfast before work, and then I'd bring 8 bananas, and I have my coconut water, and then maybe a little dried apricots, right? That's what I would do, and I would feel fine. I'd feel satisfied. I won't feel tired and any of that. So yeah, that's what I do, and I hope this helps you. I know that sometimes it's hard to make a change. It's hard to make an initial change, but if you implicate just small things every day and encourage yourself to, you'll be thriving in no time, guys. And we're thriving every single day, just breathing. Just be thankful for oxygen, be thankful for breath, and fuel your temple. Love yourself. Really love yourself by giving yourself loving foods, nutrition. And I know, okay, some of it could be genetics or your age, but I think, in my personal opinion, and in my experience, it's not my genetics, it's not my age, because there are people in my family that are obese or overweight. There are people in my family that are the same age as me and are overweight. It is your choice, your diet and lifestyle choices that affect your health inside and out. All day, every day, fruit. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps in any way. Yeah, so that's how I stay fit, lean, healthy, energized, basically effortlessly. Of course, initially you're gonna have to make changes, but it's for the good of you. You make the changes in your life. No one else does. And you can do anything that you strive to do. Thank you for watching, Fruit Lover. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out the link below. I just uploaded my Fruit is Fuel fruit-based plan, meal planner with 30 recipes, daily meal planner, a weekly meal planner, and everything I do to make it affordable, to make it easy, to make a transitionary period simple and seamless into a fruit-based, energizing, loving lifestyle connected to nature, designed to make you the best you can. Right, well, give this video a like or a dislike, whatever you feel like doing. Comment down below. Is there anything that I missed? Let me know. Bye-bye. Link is down below for my Fruit is Fuel meal plan. Get yours today and change your life.